Faulkner who gets the whole shot, but will he get the foxhole shot himself? Because I think his teammate Cincerillo on the inside, it was. So Cincerillo, Faulkner leading the way. Oh, and Cincerillo goes down, looks beaten up already, just lost the front on the greasy surface. Benoit Pacharel, number 6 in third, I think that is, or is that Cooper Webb? In third position, Wheel tapping his way over the waves like he did inside of Anstey. Oh, and Anstey loses the front. Americans 1-2. So Webb looking to find his way past. Four charging down into turn, well, into this left-hander here, and that's Jeffrey Hurlings behind. And Jeffrey Hurlings right there in third. Nicely done off the top of the Dragons back there, but he's going there to Cooper Webb, who was 1.7 seconds behind. And look at Hurlings challenging, and the jump there. Starting to chop up, starting to rut out a little bit here. Jeffrey Hurlings did come out and win. Hurlings the fastest of the top 3 riders at the moment. He is 4 seconds off, but what an impressive ride this is at the moment from the 2-1-4 of Austin Faulkner. Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Hurlings looking to get down the inside of Webb. There's Hurlings up and over the tabletop that takes the riders his best lap of the race, and Faulkner goes down. He tips over 49.9, and Hurlings and Webb side by side, and Hurlings goes to the inside. Hurlings is the new leader. Webb, he had his moment there. Right, the gloves are off. Hurlings leads. All the bench racers out there will be loving this. That time around, the fastest lap. Not the fastest lap, but it was the fastest lap of the race. We see Jeffrey Hurlings just pull the pin and go here, while the gap between Jeffrey for Hurlings and Webb, and 38.2, folks, as we hit 4 minutes to go. Lap 30. MX2 race 2 will go 8 o'clock local time here. Nearest title challenger, the only rider mathematically that was able to take the championship away. He's celebrating. He is the 2016 FIM MX2. I spoke to Pit Byra, and the celebrations begin. There's his best mate and training mechanic, Ruben Terlingen.
Tell us, how important was that first race win here in the States for you?
It was tough. I mean, with the heat, and then I had so much nerves. Can't bless God enough. But one more time, I want to thank all my sponsors forever, my family, just everybody. So thank you so much.
Jeffrey Hurlings, the winner from Cooper Webb. Austin Faulkner coming home in third. MX2 race 2, just as they did for Moto number 1, with the exception of Adam Cincerillo, who has dislocated his shoulder after that fall in the MX2 race 1. But Chad Reed joins me now, about to drop now, and we're away. MX2 race 2, right, but it's once again, watch Darren Sinai in pink, who grabs a fox. Bernardini in 4th, and we're looking for Cooper Webb. First turn right the way around there, but Faulkner looking to challenge Sinai early on.
Cooper got a terrible start. I was actually watching him down into the first turn, and not looking good there, 19th.
Yeah, terrible start. No one really gave him a chance, but pulled two great starts as Hurlings got Cooper Webb now up into 7th place. So, in fact, Webb, for 17, going to be his last ride on a 250 before he starts moving up to the big boys. Samuele Bernardini, and talk to as he neatly carves his way to Helen next week. A special presentation. Covington gets held up in a corner. That allowed get it by 2 if everything stayed like this. But Covington looking to.
Oh yeah, you know, watch the Hurling show, and you watch the replay.
Hurlings and Faulkner. Oh, nice move down the inside there for Webb. Just in the stands to the right.
Yeah, and I think this will be interesting. You know, now I think that the more racing, the better. Sometimes.
We were talking to Malcolm Stewart actually
down the line, so yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And I mean, look at this kid. He's for a world champion, the big bike class.
Yeah. Well, here's Coops. Thought he would have done a little bit better after his podium exploits last week, and up there, isn't he, showing that actually, you know, he's not just good in the AMA Nationals. Cooper Webb, 5.6 seconds off the lead. A couple seconds off of Jeffrey, that actually I want to win this GP. I've got to pull my finger out. He's going after Hurling and Cooper Webb. Oh, nervous look over the shoulder there from Jeffrey Hurling.
Here we go. We're seeing Cooper go through all these emotions for the last 2 years, and he finally got the crown back. And, yeah, look at that. Nice little double takes.
Here's Webb. You can hear them up there in the stands. Faulkner already going through a classification as well. Fans hanging over the fence.
Right on top of the racetrack there, and able to really see and get a feel for him. Jeffrey just made a
slight mistake
there, lost the front. So looks more patient this moto, got a flow going, and yeah, like I said.
So Cooper not able to use his own race fuel that he uses in the outdoor championship. He has to use
American fuel today.
Okay.
And I believe Jeffrey also is on American fuel. Yeah, level playing field at this point.
Well, Cooper Webb looking to charge. Got 2 22 on the clock, plus 2 laps. Cooper Webb around the outside, has the inside line coming into this next right-hander. Cooper Webb will lean on Jeffrey Hurlings. He takes it here for Cooper Webb. He charges into second place. He's going after Austin Forkling on it here. And Webb now just 1.8 down as he found his way past Jeffrey Hurlings. And it's like almost if you hit the gate, Chad Reed.
No,
and Faulkner.
That's coming up, you know, it's getting so whether they make it.
Yeah, well, they've got 1, 2, 3 corners to go, so it'll probably be about corners to go. Said about 15 seconds. Oh, he's using that line. Perfect. Faulkner on the exit. And Webb leads here. Listen to wow. Great atmosphere. Hurlings looking to find his way past Faulkner. Faulkner goes tight. And the guys were just going to move out and chase the dirt. And this is that one.
Yeah, Jeffrey just got there on the inside of it. You could kind of see his body position, you know.
Over second. This will be a nice little feather in the cap for Austin Faulkner in terms of a race. Just being crowned world champion. He won't give up either. And he's down the inside. Oh, what a great move. But he just ran out of room, not making it stick.
Right there.
Well, Jeffrey Hurlings going after second. Cooper Webb going after the race with the checkered flag and 25 points and the overall Grand Prix victory as well. And Cooper Webb hits the finish line now. He takes the win here. Is that just yet? Faulkner second in the race. He's pumped with that. Jet it handed to him in that last race there by both Americans. But he'll finish. Cooper Webb on his final ever appearance on a YZ 250F.
It was badass. That's the only word for it. I got a terrible start and just put my head down. You know, I was way back and made passes. I heard this North Carolina crowd and I couldn't settle. So past Jeffrey and, you know, past Austin and lead and win, pull a gap in front of this hometown. There's nothing better, you know. And just want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ, my mom and dad, the whole Star Racing Yamaha teams for my last 250 race. There's no better race I've ever done.
Cooper Webb, 47 points. Hurlings, 45. Faulkner.
Sure.
Absolutely. Jeffrey Hurlings, second overall this weekend. He was a winner. The overall round winner of Moto number 2. Until the final round in Glen Helen in a week's time. But there's your top 3. Cooper Webb for Austin Faulkner. A great second place finish in Moto number 2.
Yeah, definitely. You know, first moto was faster than him, and second moto he just was faster than me. A little bit even by speed, but he's at his home GP now, and fans behind him. So all those things help, and a little bit jet lagged. But no excuses, man. He's tough. He was fast. Like I had nothing from second moto. But obviously, maybe lost the fight, but we won the war today.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I rode as hard as I could for as long as I could. He caught me and he passed me. I held him off for as long as I could. Actually made a few mistakes. Tried to just fight for second and not give it to Jeffrey easy. And it was good. I rode super hard and you know, I'm glad to come out with third overall.